Tor and Odin were in the photo with a clicker. They might know how it works. I'm off the case, but I can still visit family.
Lucky. Oh, the nursing home. I was curious if I was going to get to go there. The wellness center. Oh yeah, Billy's Boatyard. Great. Painkillers. Guess I left those. Totally did. Ooh, I've got quite a full inventory. Gotta go find a shoebox. Oh, these are all already mapped out. Interesting. I wonder what I did to get those visible. Or maybe they're not supposed to be visible. Who knows? Okay, I am going to take a little detour down to Billy's Boatyard, I think. So behind me, and around the path. This looks like a boatyard to me, and full of water figures. Okay. Running. Feel like I'm hiking in real life. Except she's running, and I would never. A lunchbox up here. Lunchbox. Campsite. Looking for any children's lunch boxes. Any at all. Anyone. Kind of surprised. Seemed like the perfect hiding spot for a lunchbox.
Hello?
Saga! It's Tor, your grandfather. About time you were coming to visit, kiddo.
How did you know I was coming to see you?
Never mind that. We have bigger problems. We're losing. Oh, fuck! Fuck you, you fucking hag! Fuck!
Shit. Something is off at that nursing home.
Things are going down. Oh, the history. The victim was one of their... That's what I wanted.
The Valhalla Nursing Home, founded in 2014 for Odin and Tor Anderson of the Old Gods of Asgard fame, for their twilight years. Built after the return comeback tour, flip-flopped to be their farewell tour, cut short, canceled. As their agent, Barry Wheeler had managed to coax a few hit songs out of them before that. Balance Lays the Demon, a couple of others. The old men rocked like their namesakes. The backstage parties got out of hand. The air was thick with smoke. Wheeler squinted. His migraine flared, booze and drugs. A rock and roll cliche. They ran off after every gig. Wheeler had security track them down to the craziest after parties.
Torrin Odin might know something about the clicker. With Wake out of reach, this is my best lead.
Wonder. Okay, now. Been burned before by not going through all the case stuff. Which ones are done? Not that one. The story. I think that goes there. Change reality. The clicker. Okay, still later. The tree. Am I not done with this yet? Oh, that's so many things to put down. I don't want to put them all. I don't want to do that. Cult stashes, however, I do.
Sure.
Watery. Only one more. Ooh, amazing. So many more in Bright Falls. Only one more in Cauldron Lake. Perfect. How about the lunch boxes? Watery. 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 Yeah, that clearing the throat. That's what I feel like. All done! Sweet. Not even remotely done in Bright Falls. What, about halfway in Cauldron Lake? Many more nursery rhymes to go. Weapon upgrades? Not enough. How many deer heads do I need to pet? 7 more is what I'm gonna guess. Hello? Hello? How many are left? Hello? That. Box. Perfect. Bolts. Okay, last time I used this, it was less effective, so I'm gonna go ahead and stick with the basics, I think. Enough. Save. Oh, I'm already return 5. 2 return 5. So I'm looking to get to return 7, I think. And I'll switch back over to Ellen. But once I get those bolt cutters, better believe I'm stopping all story. Now only one. Oh, you tricked me. Gone.
Well, now there's less monsters.
Lunchbox.
And another lunchbox.
Just then, I suddenly slammed into something that felt like a sturdy, well-built brick wall. I almost fell, but a strong arm grabbed me by the waist. I hardly knew what was happening. A voice reached through my confused, frightened haze like an outstretched hand. Gruff, manly voice. A deep, reassuring voice reassured me. Don't you worry, miss. I've got this. I looked up just in time to see the monster barreling through the forest at us. Just then, a blast! The monster went down like an elderly person who had lost their cane. I looked up at my savior and saw a handsome face with dark hair. He wore a stylish tweed jacket and held up a smoking pistol. Looks like I got here just in time, he said. He smiled at me and my heart fluttered like a bird. I'll say, thought to myself. Ooh, these lunchboxes are getting saucy. Okay, now that said I had 7 manuscript pages. However, when I looked at that weapon upgrades option, it showed me only 1. Oh, maybe it was 7 and I just assumed it was a stylized 1. That's on me. Auto fire, not super interested in that. The bows, 2 shots, I can pull. Increase the damage to enemies that are stunned, blinded, or knocked down. Increases reload speed. That's what I'm probably gonna go for next. But I need a bunch of those. Alright, where am I going? Ooh, cult stash. Yes, please. Oh, looks like I missed that one. I'll be back for it. Left. I went too far. Is this the car one that was too easy? There are 200 total vehicles in a factory, consisting of bicycles and cars. Each car has 4 wheels and each bicycle has 2 wheels. A total of 754 wheels in the factory. How many cars are in the factory? More friggin' man. I'm gonna do it correctly this time, meaning I'm gonna use a calculator. 77. That's why I hate math. But I really shouldn't. But I do. We need to go bigger. More stick symbols. More graffiti. I want people pissing their pants when they think about what's going on in these. about what's going in the woods. Wow. Let me retry that. I want people pissing their pants when they think about going in the woods. Spread the word! Huh. Huh. Yeah, so I tried solving, I guess, for B and then subbing that in, but I really should have just solved for C and then put that in. Anyway. I always choose the wrong variable. That's what I do. And supposedly, it doesn't matter which one you choose. You should get the same answer for each one. It's not true. It's never been true. Not in my life. Oh, look at this place.
Tor and Odin claim to be my family. I know Logan and I never lived here. But I don't know enough about my family history to say they're not my relatives. Mom only ever said my grandfather was bad news. The less I knew about him, the better.
Look at these cars. Oh, man. Setter for mayor. Seems to be everywhere. Who is this setter? And why do they need to be mayor so badly? I assume I'll come into the wellness center in a moment. Oh, relatives. I'm here.
It's a little late for visitors, you know. I was just...
Oh, Saga? What's up? Hello, Rose. Thought I'd swing by, see the family. Not a bad time, is it?
Oh, no. I was just, you know, tidying I'm so glad you're visiting again, Saga. But Odin and Tor can't see anyone today.
Listen, you crazy. Do you work at the diner, or are you a nurse? You double dipping? Getting 2 jobs?
I was just on the phone with Tor. He invited me over.
Sorry. They had a little too much fun on our trip to Watery and need to rest.
I need an excuse to get in and talk to them. That's too bad. Okay if I say hi to the other residents before I go?
Sure. They always love visitors. Come on in. Not smart to be outside when the sun goes down.
Well, that was easier than,
I love the
anticipated.
architecture. I always dreamed of living in a haunted Victorian manor.
You say that like it's your first time here.
Little ammo in the cabinet at the retirement home.
This way.
Wake up! Alan Wake's crime novels have become the sensation of the nation. Join us as we flip through the pages of the man behind the books. Folks Magazine. How has your life changed since your books became so popular? Alan Wake. I have to do a lot more magazine interviews. Other than that, it's not so different. You are hilarious. I can see why you're a writer. So what do you do to get your creative juices flowing? Writing is a very solitary journey. When I'm working, I like to be alone in a room with my manuscript. There I can wrestle with the story, get inside the heads of my characters. Sounds exhausting, and yet you find plenty of energy to party, right? Word on the street is you've been out enjoying the New York nightlife. Any favorite spots? I'd prefer if we could focus on my writing. Definitely, although I'm sure our readers would love to know where they can find New York's hottest writer on a Saturday night. You working on a new book? Yes. At some level, I'm always working on the next story. Right now, I'm looking into something different, a departure from what people would expect. Something new. Careful with that. People don't always like new. So, what role does the beautiful Alice Wake play in your work? Is she your muse? Alice keeps me stable. She's an anchor, stopping the waves from carrying me too far out to sea. Ooh, more news articles. Best-selling author Alan Wake, the bad boy of fiction. Best-selling author sets a feisty new tone for writers. Alan Wake is an author best known for his Alex Casey books, a series of thrilling novels that reinvigorated the crime genre. Wake isn't just known for his literary works, he's also famous among New York's most exclusive clubs as a late-night party animal. This author is redefining what it means to be a writer. Gone are the days of isolated figures hunching over typewriters in dark rooms. Wake is a man who hits the town in style, a regular at the hottest spots in the city, happy to see and be seen. The people, and the paparazzi, can't get enough of him. It's not just his social calendar that makes this writer stand out from his peers. Artists are famous for their tempers, but Wake's is in a completely different orbit. Damaging property, giving photographers black eyes, avoiding lawsuits, this writer is a train full of rage and you better get off the tracks. Like a punk rocker, Wake is grabbing musty old stereotypes and smashing them to pieces. This is one rebel to keep an eye out for. I was wondering if you could help me, longing internally. We'll serve you pancakes. You were my muse all along, Rose. Naughty Alan. Oh, a little fanfic. Be my light in the darkness, Rose. Where is Alan Wake? Mystery writer mysteriously disappears. The best-selling author, known for his Alex Casey novels, has been reported missing in the town of Bright Falls, Washington. Mr. Wake's wife, Alice Wake, has not given any comments on the case, but is confirmed to have been the one to report her husband's disappearance to the authorities. The mysteries surrounding the novelist's disappearance don't stop there. Other individuals from the town were reported missing within a similar time frame. It is unclear whether these disappearances are connected. Wake's literary agent, Barry Wheeler, has indicated that he has no information to provide, despite having been seen with Mr. Wake in Bright Falls just before the author's disappearance. The writer Alan Wake has a history of violence toward the press and is rumored to have struggled with addiction. The story will be updated as it unfolds. Look at that photo.
There's another lunchbox.
Map. You are strong. You are successful. You are confident. Thanks, Lunchbox. Manuscript fragments 5. These numbers are all over the place. I keep seeing light play off things, and it looks like a phantom little prompt to press the F button and find some loot. Gets me so often. You just stay right there, Rose.
Looks like another perfect morning in paradise.
Commercial.
Oh, Yako. Looks like another perfect morning in paradise. Actually, a perfect morning for me to drink this coffee I'm holding. Oh shit, this coffee is shit. Yako, did you just drink a regular brand coffee? I did. My perfect morning is ruined. And all because of your shit coffee. If only we could have good coffee. Hey. What? What's that sound? Oh. Ilmo, look, it's the Bright Falls blended organic coffee from Old Deer Diner. Oh, wow. I've heard that the health benefits of this coffee include increased energy, improved eyesight, better lovemaking, and deeper connection to animals. With a thermos full of hot coffee close at hand, you are always prepared for what comes next. How does it taste, Jaakko? I feel like $1 million. Thanks, Old Deer Diner Coffee. Bright Falls Blend Organic Coffee is brewed with care right here in the Pacific Northwest from coffee beans that are sourced locally in Puerto Rico. Try it today at Coffee World and the Old Deer Diner, and don't forget to try the delicious brunch special this month only for Deer Fest.
Amazing. There's so much to look at. The Valhalla Nursing Home was established in 2014 by the Old Gods Foundation. Originally built in 1965 by an unknown architect for the Finnish filmmaker Thomas Zane, this manor is steeped in artistic history. I met Odin and Tor Anderson in 2012 in a strange trip that resulted in strange new friendships. I was honored to manage their band as they made their comeback, touring the country and producing revolutionary new music. However, all good things must come to an end. Valhalla is a place of rest. In that spirit, I hope this building will serve as a place where people can spend their golden years in peace and comfort. May it be a home to those who need one. Welcome to Valhalla, Barry Wheeler. I'll take those, thank you. You just hang there, Rose. I'm almost done. Almost done. Just need more ammo and batteries from this lovely, lovely place.
Old Gods of Asgard. So Odin and Thor had a band and everything.
Also known in the real world as Poets of the Fall.
Oh, thought I'd lost you. Here's some of our residents, or as I like to call them, our little Vikings. Look who swung by, everyone. Norman, clothes. Norman, we have a visitor. Where are your clothes?
I'm headed back to the sauna with Artie.
Just another day in Valhalla. I should really get back to work, Saga. But feel free to spend some time with Mandy May and Norman here. It's good for them to have company.
Thor and Odin are here somewhere. Need to find them.
While you're gone, I'm definitely not gonna go see the original people I came to come see. So now I'm curious. If I didn't have the nudity filter on, would there be no towel? Huh. Hello, old timer. How's that beer treating you? What are you knitting?
That's some fascinating knitwork, Mandy May. What's your inspiration?
Oh, I don't know. It is what it wants to be. Taking a break from making those little ornaments for Rose. Do you knit?
I dabbled when I was pregnant. Socks, mittens, the usual stuff.
Oh, how about knitting me some underwear?
One more crude remark from you, Norman, and I'll put this needle in your ear.
Know what I mean?
Do either of you know where I could find Thor and Odin?
Odin is sleeping upstairs, but your grandpa's been acting crazy. He got electrocuted when he smashed the telephone.
Don't make up stories. Tor went loopy and smacked himself in the head with that hammer he's always carrying around.
Thor is hurt. Something's wrong with him. Was Thor hurt badly?
He never let go of that hammer when he got electrocuted. It looked like a bolt of lightning hit him. Wham! Zap!
Thank goodness Blum took the hammer away from him. It's not Tor's hammer, no matter what he keeps saying. Blum has his moments, even if he is a Russian.
Mandy May, you can't say stuff like that.
Oh, old people.
Have you seen the way Tor's been slobbering over Cynthia? He's like a horny
This is
teenager.
your home.
Oh,
You
what's
don't
wrong
need to
with
keep cleaning.
Romance at our age.
I take that mop away, but I know you'll just find it again.
Kyllä, kyllä. Mutta once after being told no. Why rest when you are bored to work?
And you know Mr. Blum doesn't like it when you take his work clothes. Why don't you go get yourself in the jukebox?
Yes, boss, holy rain. Just thinking about it makes my dance foot waggle. Kyllä näin on.
What are you gonna play, Ati? The line in the coconut. Muse.
There's an old town road with mystery of Tom the poet and his muse.
Hello there. Saga Anderson.
Hey, Basin, name won't make the man worse. Even a Swedish name. I'm Ahti.
She was his happiness and he ran.
Anything good on that jukebox?
We try to do good, but only Prime comes out. Music from my Swedish brothers, Old Gods of Asgard. My pals, the Berkele Vikings. Berkele.
And in the waves she drowned.
Were you in the band?
Minäkö? No. Perkele saatana, en ollut en. Not so much sweet that it fills the whole stomach. But we have shared a stage or two.
Do you know where I could find the Andersons?
Oh, you can never know where. Only a seaman can know that. But even the seaman can't know everything.
Fair enough. Thanks anyway.
It wasn't me.
The song revives the soul.
Okay, Rose, I'm not going upstairs to see Tor. Okay, Rose, did you hear me? Rose, I'm not going upstairs. Don't come get me. There's a lot of rooms in this place. And a lot of things to take.
This is Tor's room.
Did that say Tor's hammer has been smashed? Oh, there's got to be a deer head in here somewhere.
More moonshine. Was this a drunken rampage? This place is a mess. And Tor's not here. I need to keep looking.
Donna.
Excuse me, miss, but you don't see me barging into your room while you're performing mental and physical strengthening exercises, do you? I thought not.
Sorry. Don't mind me.
Well, let me just
And now I have to start over.
Just think of it as extra exercise. Although, to be honest, if I lost count, I would just stop. I'd be done. Odin.
Odin's in bad shape. He was drunk and watery. Or is this something more serious? That woman in the painting looks like Mom. Was I born here? Or is this more of the story? Can you hear me, Odin? Odin Anderson? Can you hear me? I need to ask you a couple of questions. Odin? He's in no shape to talk.
But I could use my magical profiling powers.
Odin's in rough shape. What happened to him?
These are our twilight years. There's darkness in the water. We have our little tricks. And so do you.
What's happening? It's never felt this way before.
You're all grown up, Saga, dearest. And you're back just in time. The forces of darkness are eating away at us. We're too old and weak. You have the power in you, like all Andersons.
What was that? He wasn't a projection. Odin was really here. We were connected. Are they really my family? Is that why this is happening? I found a photograph of you with the cultists. How are you involved?
We're too old for this brand of crazy, but we'll drink with anyone who's offering. The cult's been on our asses to join for years, but we already have our band, and those damn fools don't know what they're dealing with. No wonder they want a pair of legends.
Tor and Odin are not part of the cult. The cult thinks there's something special about Tor and Odin. I'm starting to see it too. I've never connected to someone like this in my mind place before. How is this happening?
I was glad to answer your call. Vikings are born travelers. You are a seer. You can see the truth. But your grandpa will want to tell you more himself. Wouldn't want to steal his thunder. Tor is in danger. You can save him.
Is my mind place more than just a mental technique? Sometimes my mind place even baffles me. Is this the reason? Is there something more than intuition behind it? One thing at a time. Tor is in trouble. Once I help him, he can maybe tell me more.
Well, I guess that explains some of her magical premonitions, like at the very beginning with the cult necklace.
You said Tor is in danger. What's going on?
Darkness is drawn to the spark. Tor only thinks with his hammer, never his head. The Prince of fucking Darkness is making a comeback. Tor's marked by darkness. I can feel it. Is he in his room? It wants to take him, and then take me. Beware of Cynthia Weaver. Bad things happen in the wellness center. Don't let her drag him under, Saga.
Does Prince of Darkness refer to Scratch? Is Tor becoming taken? I need to find him before it's too late. Stop this before more people get hurt.
The clicker.
I found Wake's clicker. What can you tell me about it?
Cut off from Tom's lamp. It washed to the shore. Good work getting the light switch. The light switch is like an amp. You can play rock and roll without it, but you won't blow anyone away. Art, like Tom's writing, can change the world. But the light switch will crank that change to 11.
The clicker has the power to change the story. To save Logan. This confirms what Wake said. I can't let Scratch get his hands on the clicker. By Tom's writing, Odin must mean Wake.
Maybe. Okay, there was a bunch of things popped up. You know what? Do it later. Thanks, Uncle. The Sea of Night. To drink from the cup of the Wise One, for wisdom's to be a seer, I gave up my eye, and the light of the moon to shine and see. The many worlds to madness and beyond, across the dark dreaming sea, the branching paths of the tree. I gave up my eye so many times, we have lived and died and been reborn. We have met here before, and we will keep on meeting still. Where did I put the eye? Before time, I gave it to Mimir to drink from the well of wisdom, the cauldron. 1976, I took it out myself to see, drank the moonshine. 1988, he who stands on the threshold took it from me. Time will come again to be writ again. It's probably meaningful, but I'm not sure I have the brain power to decipher that at the moment. Drained by a math problem, and
Breakfast is at 7.
I've been playing.
Tomorrow will be eggs, toast, grapefruit, or 2 company fancy coffee. Service stops at 9. Lunch at 11. Tomorrow is borscht with oyster crackers.
There's my dear head.
On greener pastures now.
Came out in bubbles.
This lady's having a moment. Either that or something's coming. Box, oh, I am pretty full up. Oh, let's see. Should I keep propane tank? Nah.
Need to find the key.
Museum Hall of Fame. Pat Main Radio Show.
War II to watch the ocean for Axis navies and who knows what else. Ever since they sealed the bunker, it's been
I
a
shouldn't
hot
interrupt
spot
him.
for teens. The Ocean View Motel and Spa, they call it, ironically, I believe. They go there to enjoy their beer and their vapes and electronic cigarettes.
Their vapes.
Ridiculous. The future is...
The future is what?
So, the teens would drink there, do other stuff that isn't appropriate content for you listeners at home, but the bunker has a tendency to flood, especially during the winter. In the 90s, a group of teens went down there one Saturday night and got a little drunk.
This will put a smile back on your face, my dear.
Sorry? She's one of them. There must be an overlap here somewhere.
Oh man. Not gonna lie, that startled me just a little bit. She was acting all weird. I was gonna make a joke. And then she went all taken.
One of the flooded passages. She had a real talent for music.
Pat, what are you talking about?
Folks say they still hear her singing in the nursing home. Nowadays.
Oh, I wonder if he switched topics and started talking about old lady, whatever her name is. Mandy May.
Getting in is forbidden, for your own safety. Time is long for those who wait. But in the end, stand the thanks.
Sheesh. Didn't see you there.
Ati. Well, at least you know how to practice door safety. Everyone else, not so much. Oh. Is she the one that leaves the lunch boxes? Mandy May, bless you. Little mesh clipping there for the camera. I was just trying to catch a sneak peek of what's outside.
I don't have the key.
Norman. Anything? No.
Need the key.
Oh, that's where I just was. Alright, what about Cynthia? Nope. Ati, where's Tor? Talk to the Andersons. Alright, so I probably... What, need to come here?
The clicker makes Wake's writing change reality. Can I trust him with that much power? Not sure I have a choice. Tor is not okay. Something is definitely going on here.
Okay. Still need to find Tor. Let's see. You done talking yet, Pat? Nope. Still more to go.
Teacher, I'm at 2:30. The coffee is also served. A cookie tray is available. Maximum of 2 per resident. If it's somebody's birthday, then cake is served instead of cookies. There is no birthday.
Okay, nothing there. So I'll go make my excuses and leave. Where's Tor?
You said I'd been here before. When was the last time I visited? Let's see exactly what she thinks she remembers.
Oh, it's been years. We were all so sad when you left. After the accident.
Oh, fuck this. My daughter didn't drown. You're remembering wrong. She's at home watching Night Springs with her father.
Mm-hmm.
It's useless. I need to stop the story. Mandy May and Norman said Tor is hurt. Why didn't you mention that earlier?
Oh, you mean the little bump on his noggin? It's nothing. The residents like to exaggerate.
Uh-huh. I need to check Tor's room. Tor's in the wellness center, isn't he?
No, he's... Well, yes, but you really shouldn't go in there right now.
I'm gonna need you to unlock the door. This is FBI business.
It's just... There's some things that, Yes, okay. I'll let you in.
Thank you, Rose.
Ain't nothing gonna kill me. Permanently.
Watch out for puddles. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Right. Thanks. That lady is a walking red flag.
Yeah, she is. And she takes care of the elderly.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
But if you had bare hands... How about the manor? Can I zoom on out? Whatever. Some of those controls just don't make sense in the mind place. Just don't.
Dark. Empty. Be ready, Saga.
Sounds like
Tor?
to me.
It's Saga Anderson.
We gotta turn the power on, I suppose.
Tor was here.
Doc, Rose and me found Mr. Anderson knocked out on floor by phone. Burns on hand and cut on head. Was out cold, so brought him here. Been acting strange all week. Take care, take good care. He is VIP.
He's hurt pretty bad. But he tore off his bandages. Why?
Any clues available? Do I have to do them?
Odin said Tor needs help. But from what? Is he turning into a Taken?
Bloody bandage.
Nah.
Don't know if I needed to do that, but been burned before. Alright, let's see. We'll go to the patient room first. No, I just came from the patient room. The dining room.
Must be locked from the other side.
Okay, we'll go to the dispensary. Right. There we go.
Tor, wait! It's me!
You horny teenager. It's just Cynthia. Manual save. Shoebox. We're okay. Well, that doesn't sound good.
Oh, come on!
Cynthia.
An electric lock. Looks like it's controlled remotely.
Ah, Cynthia, you wild child. Okay, big long hallway. Almost expecting someone to pop out. Blum's workroom.
This door needs a knob. A security computer.
Okay. May 5th, full moon, 3rd quarter, new moon, 1st quarter. I gotta figure this out to get the code. How fun.
Day, then month. He uses European formatting.
Bad day. This is a stupid house where something always breaks. I always fix. Old people do not respect me. I should ask for a raise. Hurrah! My acceptance letter has arrived. I am one of the gang now. Do svidanya to the boring old Vlad. Hello to the exciting new man. About town, Vlad. I will buy vodka and herring to celebrate. This month everything will change. I had to take care of the dead raccoon over by the bunker. It smelled very bad. Not good for my hangover. Okay. European formatting, day then month. Oh, so many things. Vladimir Blum. You've been accepted into the prestigious ranks of our most hallowed organization. As such, you will join our noble cause and be privy to our most guarded secrets. The ceremony will take place the day after the next new moon, as is tradition. The day after the next new moon. So I gotta figure out when.
The Koskela brothers aren't just in the cult. They're its damn leaders.
The Cult of the Tree welcomes you. Yako and Ilma. Okay. Day after the next new moon. Figure out the next new moon. Day off, day off, day off. Where's his acceptance letter? Well, we'll start with August, I guess. The day after the next new moon would be August 16th, so that'd be 1608.
Needs a password. And a warrant, technically. But hey, desperate times.
What's going on? 1. Ugh. 6. 8. Oh. More. 2, 3? Okay, so that wasn't the next one. So how about this one? New moon will be 06. Wait, 07. Yeah, 7. 07. Oh, wait. Day after the next new moon. Be 0817 or 1708. Just gotta read more critically, and then remember. That's the most important thing. Marshal security, mail. Here we go. A month ago, VIP recruits. Vladimir, I do not need to remind you that Tor and Odin would be ideal candidates for the cult. Please try harder to recruit them. Riddle for your rifle. Ah, why did you take the doorknob to my personal room? I am sick of old people tricks. Bring it back so I can get my rifle. I'm supposed to go on deer hunt tomorrow. If you don't, I will hunt you instead. 3 days ago. A riddle for your rifle. I'm a little doorknob that's out of place. Let's solve these clues, and you can trace the way to your private space. I meet you at the Greet, inside a bright, glassy cage where pretty flowers bloom. Alright, what is that? A vase? Sounds like. Guess Ati, based on the wordplay, and just how he talks. Back to the entrance. I think the entrance. Jason Momoa. Oh, let's see. Where was closest safe space? Oh well. Oh, a hunting rifle. I'll have to get rid of stuff to make space. Nice. Board reception. That's where I want to go. I missed a manuscript page. Tor is bewitched. OMG.
Tor Anderson had lightning in his veins. This was rock and roll, baby. That Weaver girl had cast a spell on him. Tor would do anything she'd ask. Tor deserved this. Tor wanted this. She wanted the song, a gift. He had to get it for her. Afterwards, it was too late. Tor swung his hammer in frustration. The spark was gone. Black liquid clogged his mind. A bad trip. Tor fought it. He was strong. He'd never be taken. But the darkness could still drown him. Tor needed to warn someone. It was all happening again. Tom was back. Coming back. Tom would need help too if he was going to make it. But the brothers were too old to stop at this time. Tor had called someone. Someone who could help. The name escaped him. Drowned beneath dark water.
Duty call. Honestly, can't remember if that's a reference to the first game or not. Inventory full. No. It definitely is not. They need to be 2 spaces beside. The vase with flowers. You're in one of these. Maybe. Oh, wow. What is that thing made out of? Jeez. Or maybe I gotta get in that door somehow. Well, how do I get in that door? Staff lounge.
Tor is being targeted. He needs help. Tor left the wellness center.
Yep, did that already. Thank you.
I have what I need to figure out the password.
Yeah, I do.
The computer controls the door that Tor went through.
Oh, dadgummit, I got distracted by the freaking emails. What an idiot. dumb. Going the right way? Not even going the right way. Ow, did I just run in a circle? Cannot believe that I did that. Marshal security. Unlocked.
And the doors are open.
Dumb. Is this media?
There's Tor. And he's out of his mind. Need to get to him.
Look at him scream at the world. Okay.
Where'd it go?
Holy crap. That was something else. Woo. Feel like things are finally getting interesting. You know, really, really, really far into the game.
Need to catch up with Tor.
Ooh, okay. Lost and found. Mittens, homemade. Notebook full of daily meal plans. A nice fountain pen. An antique hair clip. Very pretty. Address inquiries to your friend Rose. Oh, address inquiries to your friend Rose. Found a box of ammo for a hunting rifle in the cafeteria. Rose, I think you left some behind again. You really should be more careful. Take a tip from Vlad, a fellow weapon enthusiast. Always lock it up. Come collect it from me whenever you can. I bought that tea you said you liked. I can make you a cup if you want. Oh, Vlad.
This must have been Tor's.
Sophia, you crazy.
You come out of here this minute! That water is bad for you! Tor, wait! Cynthia Weaver, I know it's you! This kind of behavior is not okay! Let him go! Tor! Damn. Let's shoot.
Shoot indeed. Dr. Rose at the pond. Okay, just a quick peek what's in the pavilion. It's 1988, a face-off between deities. On the rim of Cauldron Lake, high above its dark waters, thunder roared. The old gods facing something even more powerful, something harder to define even. Or, changing the perspective, raving lunatics all, caught up in the frenzy of a shared delusion. The old gods, the corsairs of the Sea of Night, and the Dark One who yarned to stand in between, had always stood in between, who would soon stand in between. We help you, you stay away from our family, Tor Anderson snarled over the thunder. Yes, until you all come to me, came the answer. It's never gonna happen, shouted Odin. I will take this as collateral so you'll remember our deal, said the Dark One. Blood arced from Odin's face as he fell to his knees. Lightning hit the dark figure on the cliff, and with that, he was gone. Oh, come now. Tor rushed to his brother. Are you alright, bro? Effectively blind in that moment, the eye patch covering his left eye, his hand over the now empty socket of his right, blood oozing out of Odin. Blood oozing out of it, Odin cursed. The bastard took the wrong eye. (1988). Huh. Dum. What's down here? Oh my god. Oh jeez. Startling.
I don't have the key.
This is where I am supposed to have been? Probably. Remember, buy more fuses, many more. Crappy old equipment keeps blowing them. Barry struggles with artists.
Wheeler used to be the agent of a manic-depressive celebrity writer, Alan Wake. Wake had various addictions on his back. An on-off death wish. Wheeler had seen a thing or two. Wheeler paid a lot of money for a good shrink. Got himself convinced that all the nightmares he'd seen leading up to Wake drowning himself were just his imagination. PTSD. Now we had pills to keep the shadows from his sleep. But the Andersons were something else. The nightmares were starting to creep in again. Or maybe it was the drugs in the air. Wheeler hoped it was the drugs. The Andersons were so old. Vampires. After every gig and the party that followed, took them weeks to bounce back. And they never did completely. Each time Wheeler expected them to croak.
Those artists.
Must be locked from the other side.
Probably where I was supposed to have gone after talking to Rose. Rose, spare fuse is now locked away because someone, Ati, keeps stealing them. Code is in the laundry room. This can be a shotgun location.
Emmett Elwood had had enough. All his life, he'd been surrounded by the same small-minded, impolite, ignorant people in town. Their endless gossip, their nose-picking, chewing food with their mouths open, not washing their hands after visiting the restroom, and touching things. Touching everything. The world was going to hell. He'd watched day after day how all the nice things in life in Bright Falls were spoiled and ruined forever. There would be a just and terrible reckoning. Emmett had imagined many times how he'd make them pay. He had lovingly tended his anger, made it grow hotter. It was out in the open now. Ugly and slobbering, they reached at him with their unwashed hands. He'd beat them down, beat them until they no longer moved. And then he'd wash his hands with a strong antibacterial disinfectant.
Wow. House of Zane. Renowned filmmaker establishes artist commune in Bright Falls. Thomas Zane, born Thomas Sine in Finland, and his partner Barbara Jagger, Barbara, born Baba Jakala in Finland, have recently established an artist commune here in Bright Falls. Mr. Zane has purchased the old manor house outside town, and the couple has already settled in. In his home country, and internationally as well, Mr. Zane is well known and respected auteur filmmaker, a rising star already compared to the likes of Stanley Kubrick and Ingmar Bergman. Where was I? His earlier films, Nightless Night, won a number of European Film Awards. Mr. Zane is currently in the process of filming a feature entitled Tom the Poet. Conversation, Mr. Zane comes across as a charismatic figure with big dreams. He talks about building a hotel and a film studio in the area. He even has a name picked out for the hotel, the Ocean View Hotel. This reporter believes the name has a nice ring to it. Mr. Zane's dreams would certainly make Bright Falls a household name if they became reality. Members of the commune clearly feel the same, seeing Zane as a person worth revering, even to a faintly cult-like degree. A person who guides his flock to expand their consciousness and reach a higher state of artistic inspiration with the aid of magic mushrooms. While the Bright Falls record does not condone the use of illegal drugs, we hope Mr. Zane will put our town on the artistic map. Okay, there's the fuses box, I assume.
Is this something they watch on movie night?
What did they watch?
That looks just like Casey.
No, it
What
doesn't.
the hell is going on?
There is nothing to see.
Cynthia Weaver had always kept her lantern close. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed.
Terrifying.
Cynthia Weaver hated being old. She'd been a doer, a fighter. Now the bathroom frightened her, afraid she'd break her hip, like Norman. Cynthia had always kept her lantern close, to hold the darkness at bay. "Oh dear, my lantern. I think I've lost it," Cynthia said. "This will put a smile back on your face, my dear," a voice said. A man's voice. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. The light bulb had blown. She meant to replace it days ago. How could she forget? She had slipped getting out of the tub. She lay in the tub now. She lifted her hand. It looked wrong. Too many hands. In a black void with no sense of up or down, she was underwater. A dark shape pushed her down. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. It came out in bubbles.
The bubbles coming. If you see this, please remind the residents to leave my stuff alone. I think they hate me. Okay, that was a bubble, and that I did not like to hear. Because I didn't see anything. Alright, it is time to make my way out of here. Please. Manual save. Okay, talk to Rose. Some creepy laundry with Rose. What's up here? Nothing.
What was that? Where did Tor go?
What on earth do you mean, Saga? Tor is resting in the wellness center. Remember?
What? We both saw him go into the pond.
Okay.
Are you fucking with me, or is this the story again?
Now. Let's cool it with the language.
She's clearly lying to me. Why? Rose watched Tor go into the pond. Why is she lying to me?
The secret mission for Alan's #1 fan. The hero will say Wake has returned. We're all characters in his story. Gee whiz.
I'm not his fucking character. But I can use that phrase to make Rose stop lying to me. Wake has returned. Cynthia took Tor. What happened to her?
When the darkness touches your head, your bookshelf gets shuffled. I put her lamp in the shoebox. What do you call a lamp lady without her lamp?
Is Rose talking about Cynthia or herself? Or both? Rose. Wake has returned.
Oh my God. You're the hero! You're here to save Alan! I feel so silly for trying to keep you out of the wellness center. I locked Torringale in there after they lost it, and I didn't want you getting hurt. Before I forget, here's the page Wake told me to give you. Oh, and you'll need my keys to get around.
You know what? That was pretty good character development. I actually kind of like. I enjoyed that.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. A light bloomed in through the garden window.
The horror story beat me to Tor. I have to rescue him. The key to this overlap is an Old Gods of Asgard record. Odin will know more.
Kind of want to figure out what's down here. There's got to be more to it, right? Maybe, maybe not. What is this?
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
Neat. Setter, here we go. All the things I found. Looks like there's more, I guess. Okay, I think I know there's a boss fight coming up. And I know I can get to the overlap. Don't know how long it's gonna take. And it's 1 in the morning. So I'm gonna save and come back to this tomorrow. The nearest save I know about is down in this horror show. Point of interest. Left, straight, all the way left. Go straight. Go. Manual.